Hello, my name is Flora Anabaka. I am an English literature teacher. And today I want us to look at the synopsis of the story Game Over in the short story Bridges Without Rivers and Other Stories. Game Over by Nashiv Siunda. First, we have to ponder on this title. It's called Game Over and analyze it. What does game over mean? Game over means that maybe the game that one was playing is now over. It has come to an end. Now let's look at this short story Game Over. What does the writer mean by game over? What is ending in this story? What will come to an end in this story? In the first scene, um, we get to see that the story begins with Langai and Mugeni, uh, and Langai is fearing to shoot the rhinos, and he's um, he's trying to flash back on some stories or some experiences that he has been through in his poaching times. Then the second scene is set at Chung Ling's office, when we get to see that Chung Ling and the guide are conversing, and they're there watching a film of the advertisement of the wild animals found in Kenya. Then Mungeni is also present, and they are now discussing on how to poach these wild animals. And then Mungeni suggests that Langai would be a good and trustworthy poacher, since he has once worked with him. The other scene, we get to see how Langai is trying to remember. He flashbacks. The writer uses the style of flashback to show us that 4 months ago, when he was a poacher, and when he was just fired, and he was trying to get a job, and he was approached by someone, and was recruited for poaching. He remembers how he and Johnny were poaching, and then when they shot a rhino that was calving. And he remembered how Johnny removed the young calf of this rhino, and he remembered even how he had pitied, and how he had just decided to do away with poaching since that day. But then, even he was touched, he was moved, he was really moved by that act. And it's like he felt the pain of this rhino. Imagine, the rhino has been shot, it is calving, it's like it is passing through two pains. And this young one also is looking at these poachers like, it's like, you are looking at me for me to just sprout my horns so that you can take them off. And this act makes Langai even to throw up. But again, we see that even in this flashback of his, Mungeni feels like Langai is delaying the act of just shooting these rhinos, and he offers him 50,000 for each shot. And when Lengai even tries to remember that, yeah, I really am in need of money. Even if he tries to ask Mungeni that, do you know poaching is illegal or bad? Do you know that the poaching will affect the economy? And Mungeni tells him, when you will have money, you won't, after you shoot and I give you money, you won't even remember that the issues of this country. You'll just be smiling going at the bank. And after Langai has been offered and given 100,000 on the spot, Langai shoots the rhinos. Immediately he shoots the rhinos, and we hear the the sound of a chopper. The chopper appears immediately, and luckily enough, um, for the sake of the rhinos, we can use luckily enough, and then maybe for the sake of Lengai, we can say unfortunately, the herds of these rhinos scattered. They scattered, and then we get to see that the people coming from this chopper are the police officers together with a Chinese man. This Chinese man astonishes even Lengai and Mungini. It was a setup from Chung Ling himself. This guy Chung Ling was the one who wanted poachers. He was the one who recruited them. Little did they know that they were being trapped. Chung Ling was not a poacher. Instead, he was a police officer, or he was working for police officers